Hi everyone, and welcome back to another video. This one though is going to be just a little bit different because we are going to complete the PokéDex in the TCG. Okay, what do I mean by that? Alright, so first off, we have this massive binder here. I hope the camera is getting a good look at this because it is like full of actually 101 pages. Each page can hold 9 cards. I know it's kind of hard to see here. They're all numbered. So basically, the goal would be to get one of each Pokemon through opening random packs of cards until we have all 905 basically. So from Bulbasaur to Enamorus, we're going to collect every single Pokemon. Pokemon featured in trainer cards or other Pokemon's card art do not count. We also won't be buying any individual cards. That's cheating. We have to find them by luck. It's almost like searching for Pokemon out in the wild. We're also only going to get one of each Pokemon. So, for example, Vulpix or Alolan Vulpix, we only need one of them to complete that dex entry. Yes, it would be cool to collect every single form and variant, but the truth is, we just need one card. So if we find Alolan Vulpix and Cantonian Ninetales, then that's how it's going to be. So, there's one weird thing though. Abra and Kadabra haven't been printed in the trading card game in years. Kadabra since 2002 and Abra since 2007. So luckily my partner has gifted me Abra and Kadabra cards from some of the original sets that she's held onto for almost 25 years, just to get us started. Because I'd really love to complete all 905 Pokemon and not be stuck on a technicality. So, you saw the binder, but here's a cool tin that I picked up the other day. And inside the tin are the packs we're going to open today. First up, we have a Fusion Strike pack and another Fusion Strike pack, Vivid Voltage, Pokemon Go. I haven't opened a single Pokemon Go pack yet all summer, and I'm really excited to because I love themed cards. And also, I won't spoil it, but there's this cool thing with Ditto in this set too, so maybe we'll come across some of those cards. Some McDonald's cards. And this isn't a full pack, it's only got 4 cards in it, but it should be really cool and really fun to open these and see which cards we get from the mini set. And then I had some trade and play kits left over actually that I completely forgot about, and in them are some mini Sun and Moon packs. So, let's start catching them all. Okay, so, as you can see here, I've got the first Fusion Strike pack, and I've actually kind of pre-opened it. I sliced it open with a pair of scissors, very carefully of course, and I also very carefully, without spoiling anything, removed the TCG Live code cards from each pack, just because, I don't know, I just did. Okay, anyway, let's get started on our first pack on our way to completing the Pokemon card decks. Alright, so let's flip it over and see what the first card is. Ooh, and it's Rookidee, a Gen 8 Pokemon. I think Rookidee is very cute. I didn't expect it to evolve into a Steel Bird, but anyway, Rookidee is our first Pokemon in the card decks. So, if we start, oh, it looks like we're gonna get a water type Pokemon, or maybe an ice type Pokemon, but it is a water type card. So let's see what we've got here. And it's Darumaka, so I was right, it is an ice Pokemon, and this is a Gen 5 Pokemon, and actually a perfect example of one of the rules I just mentioned. But it's the Galarian form of Darumaka, which is a Gen 5 Pokemon, as I just said, and this is an ice type version. So we no longer have to get the Gen 5 version, the Univin Darumaka, because we have the Galarian Darumaka. And our next card, ooh, is a fire type Pokemon. I wonder who it will be. And, ooh, it's Sizzlipede. I love Sizzlipede, it's so cute. It's like a little self-cooking piece of bacon. And the next Pokemon, well, it knows Rollout, and it's a fighting type, possibly a ground or a rock type. And we'll see here. And it's Stuffle, a Gen 7 Pokemon. Very cute. I love how it actually has the little tag, like the plushie tag. I don't think you can actually see it in the card, but this is a very cute card. And our first Gen 7 Pokemon, so that's exciting. And the next Pokemon is Psychic type. Could also be Fairy, could also be Poison. Oh, it might be a Ghost type. Let's see. And oh, it's Sandygast. I love Sandygast, it's literally so cute. I love its shiny quite a bit, but I love the original form too. And its cry is just so funny. It sounds like it's trying to be horrifying, but it just can't do it. Ooh, this is a holo card. This is fun. Oh, it knows Vice Grip, and it's water type. I bet it's Krabby or Corphish. Those are my guesses. But it could also be another Gen 7 Pokemon that's also a crab, like Crabrawler. But let's see. And oh, it's Clauncher. Also love Clauncher, love its shiny form. I picked X actually specifically because of this Pokemon, because it was exclusive to Pokemon X version. Oh, another holo. Butterfree. And Butterfree is our first Gen 1 Pokemon, of all things. I thought there'd be more Gen 1 Pokemon in the pack. because Gen 1 Pokemon are so marketable. But anyway, I love Butterfree. It's really cute. You might have seen at the beginning of the video that I actually have the female Butterfree from one of the early episodes of Pokemon in the anime. And oh, we have our 1 energy card per pack here. So we're just gonna kind of skip past that. And who is it? It's Delcatty. I had a Delcatty in Omega Ruby. It's a very good Pokemon, very cute. I love all the cat Pokemon. I have high hopes for Sprigatito's evolutions. And next we have Darkrai. Ooh, our first mythical Pokemon in our card Pokédex. Darkrai has been very relevant lately. I really love Darkrai's lore. I love how it's paired with Cresselia, although I don't love how one's a mythical and one's a legendary. But mythicals are basically legendaries they really wanted to push in marketing. So anyway, a Gen 4 Pokemon too. I don't think we have a Gen 4 Pokemon yet. And then our last card of this Fusion Strike pack is Croconaw. Gen 2 starter mid-stage form. Evolution of Totodile. Anyway, that is our first pack done. Did we have a Pokemon from every gen? We had a Gen 1, Gen 2, Gen 3, Gen 4, Gen 5, Gen 6 was Clauncher. We have a Pokemon from every gen. That's awesome. All right, let's get started on the next pack. And next we have our second Fusion Strike pack. Turn over the first card, and we're gonna see who we've got. And it's Impidimp. That's really cool. So, I'm not the biggest fan of Impidimp. Let's move on to the next card, and it's Water type. And it's Snom! Oh, Snom is so cute. He's like a cute little fruit gummy. And this particular card is one of my favorite types of card arts because, well, it looks like plasticine, like it looks like a little realistic diorama. Anyway, Snom is one of my favorite Pokemon. If I had to have a team of 6 Pokemon, Snom would definitely be on it. Probably unevolved because it's just so adorable, but I do love Frostmoth too. Another fighting type. And it's Onix, a Gen 1 Pokemon. I like Onix. Cute little rock snack. I like Steelix a little bit more though. And also, I guess Onix technically isn't so little. Psychic type card. Nose Pound. Jigglypuff. It's a Jigglypuff, as seen from above. And next, we have Durant. I really like Durant, and I like Heatmore. I like that they're kind of like the Gen 5 Seviper and Zangoose. And our next Pokemon looks like, oh, it's a reverse holo. And it's Dreepy. I like how they like to be fired out of their parents' like little head cannons. Moving on to the next card. And it's Yveltal, the box cover legendary for Pokemon Y. And it's got some really cool art there. And then next up is obviously our mandatory energy card. So we will discard that, haha. And we have a fire type, and it's Heatmore. That's awesome that we got Heatmore and Durant in the same pack. And then next up, oh, we've got a trainer card. Now remember, trainer cards do not count towards the dex, even if they feature a Pokemon in it. We have one more card in the pack. It's another dark type. Lots of dark types in this set. That's kind of cool. Maybe they're just super noticeable because I really like the designs. But we have Morgrem, and that goes perfectly because we just got Impidimp. And next up, we have our Vivid Voltage pack. So, are we ready? We have Wooper! Wooper's just so freaking cute. I mean, I'm really excited for Paldean Wooper, but just, like, look at that little face. My favorite thing about Wooper ever is in Pokemon 3, in the Pikachu and Pichu short film, is there's a bunch of Wooper on, like, a concrete, like, tube, and they're like, Wooper, Wooper, Wooper. They're all jumping up, and then one of them just falls off, and it's the cutest thing. All right, our next card is, ooh, a grass type, could also be Bug. It's Nincada. Very exciting Pokemon, one I've never really used in the games, but I still like it. And next up is a normal type. It's Whismur. Aw, the poor thing is crying, as per usual. And then a fighting type card, it looks like, and we have Drillbur. I don't have much to say about Drillbur. And then next up, looks like it's a water type, and it's Wailmer. I really like Wailmer as well. Don't have a lot to say about Wailmer, but Wailmer is among my favorites, of course. And then, oh, we have a reverse holo, which is super exciting. Who is it? It's Metagross! And it's a really nice card, too. Metagross is one of my favorite Pokemon. I really like Beldum, too. Beldum's really cute. It's kind of like Magnemite. It's like a derpy one-eyed steel type. I still have my shiny from Omega Ruby when they gave that out as an event. On pre-order, I think. Or not pre-order, but early release, whatever you call that. And next up, after Metagross, we have another normal type. And it's Forretress. Actually, the card might be Steel type, and I might just be really dumb, and I apologize in advance for that. But I really like Fortress. But I think Pineco's just a little bit cuter. And then we have our obligatory energy card, which we will discard. Haha, I'll stop making that joke eventually, I'm sorry. And it's Go-Goat. I think Go-Goat is actually coming back to the games as part of a regional dex with Scarlet and Violet, so that's super exciting because I think it's actually been absent from a regional dex since its introduction. And it is a Gen 6 Pokemon. And then I think this is Steel. I might be really dumb. No, it's a Steel type. And it's Ferrothorn, basically the Pokemon I likened to Fortress in Gen 5. So that's kind of fun that we got them both in the same pack, because in my head they're kind of very similar. This is our last card, and it's Dusclops. Another really cool Gen 3 Pokemon. I like Dusclops a little bit better. It's just so cute and derpy. Yeah, I like Dusclops as well. They were kind of very terrifying in Pokemon Legends Arceus. And that wraps up Vivid Voltage. And next up is our last full pack for the video. Not our final pack, but just the last full pack with 10 cards. And it's Pikachu. I like Pichu a little bit better. Pichu's very cute. And someday I hope to see Gorochu as an alternative evolution to Raichu. Next up is a water type. Who is it? It's Squirtle, the best turtle Pokemon. See how cute it is? It's splishing around. I love him. And we have Bibarel. Now, I would have preferred Bidoof just a little bit more, but of course we're going to get Bidoof as well. And this is another good example here. So we have, let me just double check this. Yeah, so we have Bibarel in the photo, but we also have Smeargle. And this is not a Smeargle card, just to be clear. So this will not count towards Smeargle if we were to get another Bibarel card. And let's see what we've got. And it's Alolan Rattata. So again, we don't need to collect Cantonian Rattata because we have Alolan Rattata. And actually this card art is really cute. It looks really awesome. I love the very cartoony nature of it. Okay, now let's see what the next card is. And it's a fire type. It's Numel. So I assume Camerupt is in this set as well, so maybe we'll run into a Camerupt card. Oh, we have a reverse hollow water type. Who is it? It's Slowbro. That's super cool. Another Pokemon with multiple forms. This is the one we've got now for our set. Who is it? Oh, it's Tyranitar, and it's another hollow card. That is super cool. Tyranitar is a Johto Pokemon, Gen 2, one of my favorites. Oh, and there's our obligatory energy card. Oh, and we have another trainer card. And we have Camerupt. Numel and Camerupt. That is awesome. We've completed the line already. That's great. And our last card, yes, our last card, it looks like it's a trainer card. A little disappointing, but it's Blanche. And that wraps up the Pokemon Go pack. Next up is our Match Battle pack from McDonald's. And our first card is Rowlet, my favorite round Borb. It's definitely my favorite grass starter, and I love all the grass starters. I especially love Trico, but if I was going to pick a starter of each type to be my favorite, it'd be Charmander, Froakie, and Rowlet. Just look at this thing, it's so cute. And then next up is another grass type Pokemon, possibly Bug maybe. Let's see what we have. Here is Lediba. Lediba is super cute. I really love Ledi, and these Pokemon are kind of underrated though. But I did like that they were included in Pokemon Snap, or at least I think Ledian was. I don't know if Lediba was. And next up is an electric type Pokemon. Who do we have here? And it's Flaffy. Flaffy's not my favorite of this line, but I definitely love the entire line. They're just so cute. I like how Mega Ampharos kind of has details from Mareep and Flaffy put back in its design, like the wool. And our last card in the pack is Psychic. And it's Cutiefly. Cutiefly is super adorable. It's very small. It's kind of like a hummingbee, I think. But anyway, its basis is actually pretty much identical to this, except without maybe the eyes. So you should look up its basis because it basically looks like the same thing. And next up is our last pack for the video, for this episode. And we have Nidoran. And I'm actually gonna have to just quickly look here at Nidoran Male. Nidoran Male and Nidoran Female are actually two separate Pokemon, and while I am very much convinced that they should combine the Pokemon into one Pokemon with split evolutions, for now, they are separately numbered Pokemon, so we will have to find Nidoran F to complete the Pokédex. Who's it gonna be? It's Cosmog! Cosmog is super cute, super fluffy, and Nebby, get back in the damn bag. And our last card for the episode of this pack, it's a fire type. It knows Roar. Is it Litleo? Oh, it's Torracat. I really, really love its pre-evolution, Litten. Torracat's cute too. Incineroar creeps me out a little bit, but it's actually a really cool design. But we have Torracat, another Gen 7 Pokemon, and another Gen 7 starter. So far we've caught 44 out of 905 Pokemon. I'd say that's pretty good for our first episode, because that's almost 5%, 4.9% to be exact. So, which Pokemon was your favorite? Which card was your favorite? Is there any Pokemon you're anticipating to see? Leave a comment down below and I'll see everyone next time.